Hey everyone, it's Chicken. Welcome to another Pokemon Masters video. This is a sync grid guide for Archie and Kyogre. Archie and Kyogre will be coming out soon, so their banner will drop, and you may be pulling that one copy or two or three and are wondering which sync grid route should you go for. So we're going to first start off with sync move level 1 and then work our way to sync move level 3 and showing you the best routes and best tiles to unlock. So sync move level 1. Basically, you're going to unlock all the tiles in the grid for sync move level 1, most of them which are stat buffs. So we have HP plus 10, speed, a special defense plus 5. You've seen that on the top left, defense plus 5. On the top right, defense plus 5. We have more HP plus 10. We're going to unlock Origin Pulse power plus 2s and the accuracy for it as well. So unlocking everything here, we got some Thunder plus 3s, speed plus 5, and the bottom left, we have some more stat buffs, notably here, this is a red sync tile, X special attack MP refresh 2, moderate chance of restoring 1 MP of the move used if the move is successful. Alright, so that's a complete sync move level 1, one copy of Kyogre, alright, and that actually costs 702. It's not like the previous, if you haven't seen it, for Groudon, that was all 750 sync orbs. We're missing a couple of energy and orbs that needs to be spent, so 702 is the maximum you can go for sync move level 1. Alright, now going on to sync move level 2. Okay, so sync move level 2, Kyogre. Alright, so this is the best route that I was able to come up with for sync move level 2, and let me know what you guys think about this after I finish it. So resetting the grid right now, we are going to go around the center tile. Alright, so that will get your usual no energy spent, and orbs uh, spent are 30. And we're going to unlock defense plus 5. Okay, so HP plus 10. We're going to unlock the Origin Pulse accuracy plus 10, Origin Pulse plus 2, and the Origin Pulse move gauge refresh 3. It's nice once you get this, right? So, because it has a moderate good chance of charging the user's move gauge by 1 when a move is successful. Okay, so that's quite important, especially that Origin Pulse is a 4 move gauge bar. Okay, so going to the bottom right for the sync move level 2, we have the Thunder plus 3, right? We have Thunder PS1. Okay, so Thunder PS1, Thunder Paralysis Synergy 1, powers up moves when the target is paralyzed. Okay, so then the next thing, the only thing really left, is this Thunder Move Gauge Refresh 3. Similarly, it has that moderately good chance of charging the user's move gauge by 1 when a move is successful. Really helpful because Thunder is a 3 move gauge bar. Now, that's going to be a great, this is definitely important, especially we have two different special attacking moves being used in, the move set for Kyogre. Okay, I didn't go for speed because I did want that extra plus 3, right? So I didn't go this route. I'd rather go this route to just get that extra attack power for Thunder. And lastly, we just want to make sure we get to the best possible grid for this bottom left. And let me know what you guys think as well for this for Kyogre. But I actually went, skipping the Torrential Tenacity, right? What is that, right? Torrential Tenacity prevents the Pokemon from flinching and becoming confused or becoming trapped when the weather is rainy. Why did I skip that? Because I wanted to go, so going around for stat buffs, I wanted to go for Rain Gear 2. What does that do? Rain Gear 2 reduces the damage, right, taken or when that Pokemon is hit by an attack move when the weather is rainy. So that actually, in my opinion, is much better to include. I could not get Torrential Tenacity to be included, so I'll show you in a bit. But here we have HP plus 10. I went with HP plus 10 here. Oops, I just realized that Thunder plus 3 wasn't there. HP plus 10 for a total of 738 sync orbs, right, spent. So I'll show you that. right? 738 sync orbs spent, and that's the best I could come up with. Now, I couldn't go for Torrential Tenacity and Rain Gear 2 because that will get me up to 834, right? I couldn't go this way and I couldn't go that way. That's 834 once again. So if I take out Rain Gear 2, I'm going to end up with, I'm going to end up with Torrential Tenacity with some energy to spend, but I'd rather prefer that my Kyogre remains on the field so that the rain can continue. Okay, so that's this is the sync move level 2. In my opinion, the best route. Let me know what you guys think about this route for Kyogre. Lastly, we have a sync move level 3 guide. If you were feeling lucky and you were lucky the day Kyogre dropped and you got copies of him, or it, right? We will. This is what this sync pairs grid would look like. Okay, so resetting the grid once again. For a sync move level 3 out of 5, there are a couple of ones you can go for. So let's start off with the center grid, or should I say around the center grid, being unlocked for no energy cost. We're gonna go to the top right. Okay, so we're gonna go for now going up. I could not get the Origin Pulse accuracy plus 10. However, I was able to get the Origin uh, Pulse Move Gauge Refresh 3 instead. But let me know what you guys think, because some of you might want the accuracy. But why I said however is because Kyogre, well, if you haven't seen it, right, Archie trainer move is Open the Ocean, and that already increases the accuracy for that trainer move. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Raises the user's accuracy, right? Drastically raises the user's critical hit rate as well. And in addition, when it's raining, if you read furthermore, it raises the user's accuracy when the weather's rainy. So uh, more than likely, Orange Pulse is going to hit. Orange Pulse is going to hit the many opponents, right? All the opponents on the opposite of the field. So I didn't go for the accuracy plus 10, but let me know if you guys really think we should go for that. All right, and the bottom left, we're not unlocking the sync grid tiles. You could if it's an EX, but I wanted to get the best possible tiles for a sync move level 3 out of 5 or above. So going down to the bottom left here, I went around for a total of 750 sync orbs, and I'll explain what those are, but I'll show you that I unlocked the tiles to 750 sync orbs. So let me explain what the bottom tiles are. Shower Power 3. Shower Power 3, alright, what does that do? It powers up sync moves when the weather is rainy. So that's going to be quite useful because of the extension of the weather. So Shower Sync, and if you haven't seen this previously, it's Solar Sync for Groudon. If you haven't seen that Groudon Sync video, go check that out after this vid. But Shower Sync makes the weather rainy when the user's sync move is used for the first time. So once that's used, you'll have that extension of that rainy weather once again, and the passive skill to quickly recharge the move gauge over time. I say definitely for a sync move level 3, all Kyogre should have this. It makes the weather rainy when the user's sync move is used for the first time. Okay, so once again, I would keep that. Once your Kyogre uses Sync move. And Rain Gear 2. Once again, Rain Gear 2 is quite nice because it reduces the damage when the power is hit by an attack move when the weather is rainy. So these two work well together. And topping it off with a special attack plus 5 for 750. So that's one prime Sync move level 3 out of 5 example of Kyogre. Another route you can go for, keeping the bottom left, is the bottom right. You can just go towards this route here, removing the special attack plus 5 to the bottom left. We can go the Thunder route instead of the Origin Pulse route. So Thunder Move Gauge Refresh 3, which was discussed in the Sync Move Level 2, and something on top of this is Thunder Raging Rain 5, which powers up moves when the weather is rainy. So Thunder is powered up when the weather is rainy. You could go for another Thunder Move Gauge Refresh 3, but I think one is enough, regardless, because you're also having the move gauge bar increasing over time. Another idea for a sync move, or rather sync grid, and this might cost that Rain Gear 2, Thunder plus 3, Thunder Paralysis Synergy 1, powers that moves when the target is paralyzed on top of it. So I think that's going to be quite nice to include with the rest of the Thunder red tiles. Thunder Move Gauge Refresh 3 and Thunder Raging Rain 5. Okay, so that's an alternative route you can go for Kyogre, right? That's 750 sync orbs. Look at the top right, 750 sync orbs used. However, we're missing Raging Gear, excuse me, Raging Gear 2 for this sync grid at level 3 to 5. So you have a couple of sync grid options for Kyogre, and I think this will be a great sync pair in general for if you end up getting a 3 out of 5 Kyogre. All right, so that's the grid for uh, this Kyogre. And let me know, guys, what you're looking forward to in this grid. And let me know how many copies are you going to be pulling for Kyogre. Are you going to be pulling one? Maybe are you going to use it or be using Candy? Are you going to not be using a Candy at all? Or you're not going to be pulling for Kyogre and pulling for Groudon, right? So once again, if you haven't checked out my Groudon video, that has already been up, right? That's been up before this one. All right, everyone, I hope this video has been helpful. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, it's free, and hit that notification bell to know when I go live and when new videos drop for Pokemon Masters. All right, everyone, I will see you next time, and stay tuned for more Pokemon Masters video.